Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi, as well as Memphis, Tennessee. Today is Hump Day, Wednesday. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you who have chosen to tune in. We appreciate you being here. Today's going to be a great show. It's our mental health check-in in the middle of the week. So we have our lovely ladies, our sisters, Nikki and Mrs. Jack, to come in and bring in some great information, actually. Today's topic is healthy relationships, and we are going to lean heavily on our audience for their commentary. We know what we think a healthy relationship looks like, and I'd like to see what everybody else is thinking as well. Okay, so it's going to be a great show. That's number one. And number two, good evening to our family and friends on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe as you come into the room. Please tap the screen, share the live, and gift if you can. We truly appreciate it. That's our, we have to get that out the way first and foremost. So we're going to start with our daily reminder. And that daily reminder is what? Drink your 16 ounces of water. First thing in the morning, take your morning medication and get you something great to eat. The breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It starts your day off. And if you have something good to eat, that's a great way to start your day. So get your coffee ready. I have my coffee on deck. I'm going to take a couple sips. It's so delicious. I am a coffee lover. And we're going to talk and chat and laugh, I'm quite sure. So get settled in. Let's get ready. And let's get ready for these affirmations. Yesterday, Tuesday affirmations did not disappoint. Let's see what Miss Morningstar has up her sleeve for these Wednesday affirmations from the affirmation queen, Mrs. Morningstar. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you this beautiful morning?
Good morning, guys. Happy Hump Day. We halfway there. Y'all know how I love the closer we get to the weekend, the better I feel. I'm telling you. So we are on Wednesday. It's Hump Day. And yes, Tuesday affirmations was popping. So we're going to see what Wednesday do because we're going to talk about a Wednesday work day. Wednesday work days put you in the mood. The mindset is I'm almost there. Yes. For our listening audience, let's be clear. Let me explain something to you guys. It is the morning for our radio audience. It is Wednesday for them, but yes, we pre-record for the radio on. Are you guys?
Are we from the future? Yeah, we are from the future, and we know the winning lottery numbers. Yes, we are. I wish I was.
If we were, some things would be different.
Okay, a lot.
But we are pre-recording for our radio show that broadcasts in the morning on WKRA 92.7 The Change. So, yes. That was funny. Anyway, we're going to talk about the affirmations for Wednesday. Wednesday, again, is the middle of the week and a great time to take a pause and reflect on the week and what we've done until now. You might feel thrilled. You might be bored about the week. I don't know. You might not feel accomplished. But this is a good time to start some wonderful, positive affirmations to finish off your week and move into, the weekend shortly. So These should uplift your spirit and gain you some confidence and joy that you deserve. So let's get into it, y'all. Today is a relaxing and valuable work day. I am ready to make the best of today. I feel motivated this Wednesday. I achieved all the goals I set for myself. I am thinking clearly and I'm ready to make good decisions. I am expressing gratitude to my team today. Wednesday is the day I shine. I appreciate myself for all that I do. I am ready to have a balanced work day. I make time for my hobbies. My coworkers bring out the best in me. I hope they do, y'all. I am open to opportunities. I can do great things. I am excellent at my job that I am. It is natural for me to be productive. I am grateful for my job. I take care of my mind while I'm at work. I reward myself for my hard work. You better. I am resilient. I am sometimes patient. I added that sometimes, y'all. I am making a lot of progress at my job. I handle my situations with ease. I make the best of what I've got. I know today is full will be full of confidence and great work. I support myself and I can do great things today on this Wednesday. So y'all go out there and be the best you can be. You're halfway through it. It's just a couple more days and then you're off. You're off for a couple days. So enjoy.
Yes, enjoy it. I don't know who came up with this 5 days on, 2 days off,
Some
but whoever
booger.
it was, we would like to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Were, are you okay? Because
Ain't
what
I
were
supposed
you
to be?
thinking?
Yeah.
No, no. But yes, enjoy your hump day. You know, we only have a few more days before the weekend. And the weekend, do what you want. Do what you feel, do what you want, but do it safely. And that is what's most important, especially now in this climate. Because yeah, you know, it's pretty crazy and hectic right about now. So do what
Mm-hmm.
you can when you can, how you can. All right, let's go ahead and get into this weather, okay? And I did want to mention one more thing. Today is a great day to be above ground versus below. So if you have any doubts in your mind that, you know, oh my goodness, I hate this day, think about it. Think about the alternative, okay? And keep moving positively. All
Yep.
right, let's get into this weather. Holly Springs, you have a high today of 34, a low of 20 degrees. Oh my. Feels like temperature is 29 during the day, 23 at night, with a 3% chance of rain. Winds are out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We have partly cloudy conditions. Humidity is moderate during the day and very high at night. Memphis, Tennessee, high today of 39, a low of 22 degrees. Feels like temperature is 37 during the day, 17 at night, with a 9% chance of rain. Winds are out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We have morning fog and then partly cloudy conditions in the afternoon. Humidity is high all day long. We are still, okay, so we're past the winter weather warning. However, it's still cold. So please bundle up. That does not mean, okay, we're out of the, we're in the clear. Come on through, Houston. Today we have a high of 58, a low of 36. That's cold. That low. Feels like temperature is 55 during the day, 30 at night, with a 7% chance of rain. Winds out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We have sunny conditions today. Humidity is moderate during the day and high at night. And that is your weather for today. Okay, so look, it's been cold. I know a lot of people who are wanting to hurry up and get back to the gym. You know, you can Google or YouTube, use some workouts and work out from home. I understand it is hard to get out in this weather, especially if there's snow on the ground. But hit the gym. You can do an at-home workout and stay inside and stay warm. All right, Miss Morningstar. Let's go ahead and hop into some news that you can use. I got a couple of articles that I found, and um, Minnesota has been on everyone's minds. That's everybody's talking about it because a lot is going on. But I do have a little bit of good news.
I got a little funny later, so just a little
Uh,
funny later
uh,
on at the end of the show. Oh, not the end of the show, but the end of the news. Lighten up the mood. But go ahead, sis.
I've got two things I just wanted to mention really quickly. ICE chief ordered to appear in Minnesota federal court. Judge threatens contempt ruling. The judge said, "Come here, let me talk to you. Come here, bring it. Because what you are doing is out of line." A top federal judge in Minnesota ordered the acting head of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Todd Lyons, to personally appear in court in Minnesota on Friday to explain why he should not be held in contempt of court due to actions by his agency. U.S. District Court Chief Judge Patrick Schultz accused federal immigration authorities of failing to comply with dozens of court orders in recent weeks. The order came days after federal agents fatally unalived Alex Preddy, a 37-year-old ICU nurse on a veteran nurse on a Minneapolis street, and weeks after an ICE agent unalived a mom of three, Renee Good, in her car. Sir, please show up on Friday. These judges are not playing with you. And if he has to pull you in and put you in a cell, I hope we get plenty of footage. Show up because you got answers. We need some answers on what you thought.
Cause he don't sound like he playing.
He doesn't. He doesn't sound like he's playing
This is
at
a,
all.
this is a elected GOP judge, from what I had read too. So in his picture, he looked kind of mean. So I think you might want to show up.
You might.
You might want to come, bruh. I know you listening.
I know you listening. You might want to show up. But uh what's his name? Banzani, the guy that's been over the ICE agencies, the one
Oh yeah, the
like he yeah,
little Nazi,
little short dude. He looks
look
like
like
yeah.
little Nazi.
Yeah, he even has a suit jacket.
Don't he wear it
Valentino.
like it? What
He
size
thinks
you think that is? Extra small?
yeah. Well, petite for sure. Petite. Yeah. He they told him to go sit down.
Sit down.
Go sit down. They pretty much removed him and sent him back to his packing, back to his station where he should be, should have never left. And in California, sent him back to Cali, and I'm going back to Cali, and he's set to retire. If I were you, you know what? I'm not gonna give you any hints. Go ahead and live your life as if you have done nothing. Go out. Go out. Don't be worried about nothing. Go out.
Show off. Go show off. Go
Yeah.
to dinner. Like people don't know who you are. Show off.
Show off, please. Let people see you. Wear that same coat.
Wear that little mini suit you wear. You like to wear.
Your
with
little
the strap across the front.
Yeah. Wear your petite suit. Uh-huh. And yeah. We would like to see you out and about. There's some people who would love to see you out and about. Mr. Bongiono or Bovani or whatever the heck your name is. Go on and go out. Folks are waiting to see you. They would like a word. Come outside. We just want to talk. Come outside. Yeah. There's new video, new bystander and body camera video in the Preddy unaliving. So I took a look at it, and I don't even want to see it anymore. It's heartbreaking, and that was schmurder. Period.
It's like the more you see it, the better. I mean, it's so many people, and shout out to the people that caught this execution.
Yes, thank God.
Shout out to the people who caught it, because if you wouldn't have caught it, they would have just got away again, like they trying to right now with schmurder. But it seemed like it's so many different camera angles that there's no reasonable doubt that this was an execution. And,
None.
it's
No reason
quite
doubt.
sickening. It's quite disgusting. But again, I'm gonna always say this. Yeah, this like a Tuesday for our people.
Yeah. This is unfortunately, we know well too well
We
how
know this story.
yeah. Well, uh Delilah Ramirez vows to remove Kristi Noem from office. She said that today in a House hearing. There's over 120 um, reps that are calling for her impeachment. Get her on out of here.
It said Kristi Noem has got to go.
Get on out of here,
I love
lady.
that other song.
Yeah, bow-legged anyway. Um, yeah, that's what I really wanted to touch on that and give people a little bit of hope. Now, I know y'all seen how, the government, the man with the black hand try to walk it back, and he's trying to say, they're trying to distance themselves from that entire fiasco up in Minnesota. But guess who else they're distancing themselves from? Stephen Miller, Pee Wee German. I love to hear this. I cannot
What?
stand him. I cannot stand him. I mean, I feel like he's about this short. He's probably my grandson 7 is probably taller than him.
Probably.
And no, he has more sense and compassion. But yeah,
Little guy.
Stephen Miller iced out of Trump's meeting on future DHS. Ha 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 ha. They told you, sir, we don't even want you in the room. As part of the fallout over the Saturday unaliving of 37-year-old Alex Preddy in Minneapolis, Frumpy Dump held a 2-hour Monday night meeting with DHS Secretary Kristi Noem's girl, and her um, de facto chief of staff Corey Lewandowski, and other key members of the administration. According to MS Now, Jonathan Lemire, who was not invited, was as notable as who participated. With the White House reeling and the Department of Homeland Security facing heightened scrutiny after the two murders of innocent bystanders in less than 3 weeks, the president is reportedly recalibrating how his administration is managing its anti-immigration roundups and media strategies. So let me get this straight. 2 white people were murdered, which is absolutely horrible. And now they want to recalibrate. Do y'all know how many people who have been detained have unalived in detention?
Surprise, surprise.
It's in the double digits.
I ain't surprised.
Then let's not forget about Keith Porter, who was murdered on December 31st. But all of a sudden, because 2 white tea people were murdered, which they should not have. Let me be clear. I stand with that family. My heart goes out to both those families. But it also goes out to all the other people who have been murdered under this regime. But all of a sudden, they want to recalibrate when it's 2 white people.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Saw that coming?
I mean, I ain't surprised. I mean, they catching the mad smoke because the world has turned upside down. And it's white folk, and it's just the facts. I mean, we ain't speaking nothing but the truth. The truth is the truth, okay? Again, this ain't nothing but another Tuesday in our world, okay?
Yeah.
And life just supposed to go on for us when we lose our loved ones. And like you said, I think it was despicable, disgusting what happened to Mr. Petty. He was a VA nurse. He served the veterans. He seemed like an honorable young man. His daughter, his not his daughter, but his sister had nothing but great things to say about him. His parents. It's disgusting. And he did nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. He didn't do anything wrong.
He did nothing wrong. He was trying to defend a woman, and I thought that that was what men who have chivalry do. They defend women because, that's what they were taught to do. You defend women.
Right.
You don't put your hands on them, but not these demons, not these devils.
They're women beaters. The way they were handling that woman anyway, and you can tell they are abusive men.
Just standing in the face, just spraying the spray. Just
Yeah,
spraying.
yeah, just abusive men. Did you hear about Melangerie?
Melangerie, what she done did now? She got a movie coming up that ain't nobody going to go.
So Melangerie got on the hot mic yesterday on Fox, Fake News Entertainment News. And she, I have to let Miss Jack do her voice because she did it perfect earlier. Donald and I would like peace, no fighting, no more. We would like peace, okay? Donald, my husband, and I. Melangerie, what are you saying out of your mouth?
The good Lord did not allow me to see that but I'm gonna look it up after the show.
You go look it up, and I just couldn't. I had to turn it off. Ma'am,
put some
what
subtitles
are you saying?
We don't understand that. Put some subtitles up, Melangerie. We don't understand what you're saying. Fox, if you listening, put some subtitles up when Melangerie comes on because we don't understand her. You don't understand her either.
I guess she's supposed to bring the temperature down. We don't even know what she's saying, first of all. Okay?
She's saying be best.
All I know is the check cleared, so she got on the mic.
Yeah.
The check,
of course.
It's the check.
We need you to go out there and speak to the American people. First of all, we don't understand what she's saying, so she can't speak to us.
My husband, Donald.
We don't speak demon. We don't speak demons. Explain it. Put some subtitles up if y'all want to understand what this lady is saying. Melangerie, going on now. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break, sis. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Please tell them don't bring Melangerie back out. We don't
Please don't. We don't know. We don't know.
We don't even know what
we don't know what she's saying.
And they didn't put up subtitles because they probably don't even know how to read. Let's go to break. Let's go to break because y'all know I'm about to start.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The Community Connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
Do you relate to the phrase, "Don't let the pretty face fool you"? That's the motto behind our Pretty Gangster hoodie. I myself am not a people person, so we have a hoodie for that too. Our hoodies do the talking, so you don't have to. Want someone to read your hoodie and think, yep, I feel the exact same way? Or do you want to teach someone how to pray and thank God? Then head on over to our sassy black and white hoodie collection located in our TikTok shop and order yours today.
Find us at Sparkle Kicks on Etsy, TikTok, and ourplugs.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. You know, when we were on break on TikTok, T-Wiz, you need your own show. T-Wiz put up a comment. She said, Melangerie made a movie that cost well, how much was it? $45 million. And it's set, Melangerie movie cost $45 million to make, and they are expected to make $5,000. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. And that's from her, only from her little fans that gonna go. Don't nobody want to see that.
Does she have fans? Does she really have fans?
MAGA.
She got MAGA, I guess.
You know, they a little delayed, so MAGA can go out there and spend the money that they ain't got, you know, because, you know, they broke.
Baby, you know they will. They go and they...
I gotta go do it for Melangerie.
Our wonderful first lady.
Girl, if she don't go put some clothes on and go sit down, go put some clothes on and go sit down. Anyway, go ahead, Miss Morningstar.
Okay, so we have some good news. A Black author makes a slave book gains popularity for Black History Month. So you guys know Black History Month is coming. It's approaching us. Yep. But you know, I like Black history 365 days a year. We are Black people. We are melanin people. We gonna always talk about it. So, but this is a book. I'm gonna give you guys the name. Now you can grab it for the month of February. Make it a book to read this month. It's by Dr. Angeline Dean. She's an educator, a system thinker, and an unapologetic culture gap architect. And the name of the book is The Whiteness of Academia and the Making of a Slave. I Was Never Down with OPP, searing and necessary to intervention of those who have endured the often unnamed violence of higher education. So she has a couple books, but definitely go check her out, y'all. It looks like it's a dope book. She's got some articles in here. The book was written for Black and Brown scholars who have been harmed and not overted brutally, you know, alone in this institution of violence and professionalism, mentoring, and progress. So she's basically putting it out there that she specifically wrote her book to target those type of things and endeavors that face authors and face educators and talk about our history, because we're going to keep talking about our history. That's what they don't get. You can't stop us from what we already know. We know, and we're going to keep teaching it. We're going to teach our youth, and they're going to teach their youth, and it's going to continue on through generation after generation after generation. So,
and there's nothing about it. Yes.
Shout out to Dr. Angeline Dean. Make sure y'all check out her book. So, in buffoonery news, woman was arrested for stealing her own car back from a towing company.
Now, girl, you know you can't do that.
Quabrisha Long, that's her name. Quabrisha, that's her name. In St. Petersburg, Florida. Come on, Florida, y'all, come on up here. Is facing several charges after trying to take back her own car from a towing company and pepper spraying the employees in the process, and then refusing to follow officer orders.
Cut her loose. If the man, cut her loose. If the man with the black hands and sit in that office with 34 felonies,
that car, girl,
let her go. Let her go. Cut her loose.
So, according to the article, she's 29 years old, and she says she had $49,000 in the car. But upon inspection,
somebody stole money.
After she maced the employees, and then she tried to whip it on out, and they blocked her with the tow truck. Upon inspection, they found
Codone.
them pills. They found those in there.
F1 in the comments, please.
Yeah, F1 in comment, and 9 pew pew in her possession. So she was arrested for
Quabrisha, all you had to do was pay the toll, and they wouldn't even went in your car. Now look, you got
Quabrisha.
How you spell Quabrisha first?
It's Q-U-A Brescia, B-R-E-S-H-E. Quabrisha.
Tell her mama I said come to the front of the room.
Quabrisha. And they might call her Q, Qua.
Yeah, think.
So she was arrested and charged with burglary, structure and battery, possession of controlled substance. You got all these charges, girl. Possession of a firearm.
How old is she again?
29.
All you had to do quad, because I ain't saying all that.
Pay the fine to get the car.
Pay the fine and get the car out. They don't even go in your car when they tow your car.
Just pay the fine.
You could have just paid the fine. That's how you know she. Quabrisha.
You went up in there with the mace. You gonna mace the employee.
She said, I'm finna set it off. You gotta give me my stuff. That is really sad if you really want to know the truth about it. But we got to do better. We got to do better. She didn't have friends.
Money on her books.
She didn't have no friends to say, girl, don't trip. All you have to do is go pay the car. Just go pay the fine, get the car out, drive off. No, it's just a toll. Now you done got the authorities involved. They gonna come. You done sprayed the people. You done trespass on their property. Now they finna search the car. Now you gone. You gone.
And then your lies. How about you got 49,000 in the
What
car?
state is this?
This is Florida. St. Petersburg, Florida. I've been there before.
Pete, come get your people. Pete, come get your people.
Ridiculous.
Quabrisha.
But anyway, she gonna need some money on her books. So
well, she need to call
GoFundMe. I don't know.
She need to call whoever named her Quabrisha.
But that's all the news I had today. Kitty covered my other article with the judge and all of that, so we can bring the ladies up if you're ready.
We can, but I also bring the ladies up.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about, they're gonna try and cheat. We all know they're gonna try and cheat. But I got two articles that says judge blocks Virginia Democratic redistricting 10-1 redistricting plan for 2026 midterms. So Virginia Democrats drive to counter the GOP's mid-decade gerrymanders in Texas, Ohio, and Missouri, and potentially other states ahead of the 2026 midterms with redistricting plan of their own, hit with a judicial roadblock Tuesday when a state judge jammed the General Assembly remapping plans. So they're going to have to go back to court and go back and forth and try and get these maps redistrict. The Democrats are doing it because the Republicans have done it and they've been doing it. As a matter of fact, in Texas hands over 18 million voter records to Trump DOJ, sparking legal alarm. I want to sue. I am in Texas and I want to sue. I never gave y'all authorization to hand over any of my information.
I'm with you. If you ready to file, I file with you because that's some bullshit.
Hey, Nikki, that is a class action. 18 million of us. I mean, I didn't give them the okay to take any of my information.
Hot Wheels, roll them, don't hold them. Sitting up here putting our personal information out, and I mean, it's a lot of places like they just tried to blackmail Minnesota for theirs. You see what and the judge is saying like absolutely not. Like, what is this? What is this?
Thievery.
Go write that
one
letter.
reason for that. That's the only
Yep.
one for that.
Yeah,
We'll pull out of Minnesota if y'all give us y'all voter registration. We
Quid
are
pro
not
quo.
How about no?
It sounds like blackmail to me.
That sounds like
right.
quid pro
Yeah.
quo to me.
Quid pro quo. A little something for something. We'll
Yeah.
leave. We'll leave if you give us this.
Well,
You
it
can-
sounds
Right.
illegal. It
Very
sounds-
illegal. It sounds impeachable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kirsty Gnomes and Pam Blondie. Anyway, good morning, sisters.
Good morning,
Hello, Counselor Nikki and Mrs. Jack. Good morning. How are we?
Good morning.
We are fine.
I'm cold.
Cold.
I mean, we warming up though. We warming up. We getting above 0, so I feel better about that. But we
Above
still
zero.
cold.
Wow.
So we getting
I'm
above
still
0.
in the trenches though.
Like it lives.
Yeah, I think we're at 0 right now, and it probably feels negative. I don't know. I'm not going back out there.
I bet you.
I'm like,
I bet you are not.
how are the dog babies doing? I know they looking outside like I hate it here.
Well, yeah, my Dobie, she rolls her eyes at me every time she go out there.
I
Her
know
little hoodie on.
Nigga with Nina.
Yeah, Nina, but Sasha, she like it. She's a Rottweiler. She got a lot of hair.
Oh,
she be
Sasha
out there
like it.
playing.
Okay. I know
Oh,
Nina.
like-
Nina the oldest. Nina like
Yeah, you know, Nina don't play about a lot of stuff. She always be rolling her eyes at me and side eyeing me.
And
her
that's a
dog.
dog.
No, we talking about her dog.
At first, I thought y'all were talking about the babies. I thought you meant the kids.
Those are her babies.
No, they got
I,
one.
I remember.
Her daughter.
I
And
know.
then
I know what
the
you're talking
dogs.
about. I know.
Okay. So like, wait, now how many she got? I missed a few.
So, Nikki, as little as you are, you have a Rottweiler and a Doberman. I know that.
Yes. Yep.
She does.
And
She's
yeah.
a dog mom.
Yeah. They're big on
And they are huge. Yeah. And Addison, she walked Sasha, the Rottweiler, and let her walk her. But Nina, no, she got to be the one in charge. Addison can't do nothing with her. But the Rottweiler
She's
lets
probably
Addison
stronger.
You know
tell her
what?
what to do.
Sasha kind of grew up with Addie Boo. So
Right.
Oh yeah.
Nina just like the big sister. Like I ain't got time for y'all.
Right.
Well, welcome, ladies. Welcome, Miss Jack. Welcome, Nikki. I know today's topic, it's about healthy relationships. And we've got quite a few people on TikTok listening in, a few people on YouTube listening in. And I know for a fact you can never not have information to keep your relationships healthy. It's always good to, as a reminder, it's always good to, because after a while things get old and people get complacent. So it's always nice to be, go over what exactly does a healthy relationship look like. So I am going to turn it over to you ladies, and we are going to listen and take notes. So let's go ahead and get started. Who's going first?
Well, we're actually going to talk about the difference between a healthy and an unhealthy relationship.
Thank you.
In case people get confused on what they think they're in, we're going to clear it up for y'all. How about that? So
Okay.
I'm going to do some and Nikki can do, we'll just go back and forth.
Yeah.
All right. So
And just
Go
to
ahead.
say too that relationships are never going to be perfect. Like that's not what we're striving for, because nobody's perfect. Nothing is going to be perfect. But it's just saying that you have to be intentional when you're creating that healthy space for a relationship.
Okay. I agree with that. Go ahead.
Okay. For first thing, communication. So there's healthy communication and there's unhealthy communication. And some people weren't really raised with learning what healthy communication is, but there are some things you should just know generally as a good person, how not to, speak and communicate with your partner. So for healthy communication, it is effective communication that helps you work out any issues that you have. You can sit down, you're comfortable to share, you're comfortable to say, hey, we have this issue, can we speak about it? Nobody has like any hurt feelings, and you can get to a resolution with your issues. And you also know how to give uplifting words. You're a comforter, you're listening really well, so you're hearing and then you're giving back healthy feedback. Unhealthy communication is go ahead with we'll just do healthy and then we'll do unhealthy. Go ahead.
Okay. And then with healthy too, you're not worried about punishment or retribution or ridicule when you're talking about your feelings or opening up to somebody. You're comfortable and you feel safe in doing that. And also when you're thinking about healthy communication, if you are having strong emotions, you're super angry, or you're not really sure that you're going to say the right thing in that moment, then having, saying to the person, hey, I need to take a minute. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to come back in 20 minutes. I just need to go think about things or come down from this so that I don't say anything that's going to hurt your feelings or hurt this situation or make it worse. But also always telling the person that you're going to come back and not just walking away.
Mm-hmm. Knowing
I
when
think I
Mm-hmm.
think that may take a little work, because if you think about it, when you're in the heat of the moment, a lot of people will just walk away. So that's some good advice. Don't just walk away and just say, okay, and keep it to yourself. Just calm down and say, you know what, I'm gonna take a breather. Let me walk away from this situation, and I'll be back. We can revisit it when we're both in a calmer state of mind. Good advice. Go ahead, Nikki. Or Shanika, I'm sorry.
Some people need a break. They need to
Mm-hmm.
calm themselves down, and they know the healthiest way to finish the conversation is for both partners to be in a calm situation. So it's easy to just say, "Hey, can we talk about this a little later? Can you give me 30 minutes? Can you give me like an hour so that I can uh, get back to you and we can fully have this conversation?" And it gives the other person, like choices. Hey, okay, cool. Give me an hour, and it keeps you in the loop of communication. It makes you feel like, hey, okay, they do want to talk to me about this, and we'll discuss it later. And I don't feel like unheard and unseen or brushed off, because brushed off is like one of the worst things to feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine just walking off and not saying anything. You know, you start guessing and you play these scenarios through your head. But when you say, hey, I'm just going to take a second, a few minutes. Give me some time, and I'll be back, and we'll look at this again and talk about it again. So that's one good thing about giving yourself a break, just so you can calm down the way that you know how to calm down, because different people have their different ways of calming down. So sometimes people need to remove themselves from the person, not just the situation and the location. They need to get away from the person that they're talking to so they can clear their head and then come on back.
I
Right.
agree. I agree. And I agree with Kitty too. Like, and I think it all depends on the person too. Like again, you might have that person that can say, look, I need to step away from him. Or sometimes it might be that person that might not be able to say nothing at the moment and just leave and then come back, and then talk about it. It's just all I think, and this is just my opinion, that it's like all really depends on the person. Know your person, know who you're dealing with. When they walk away, and if you go saying, well, where are you going? Or if you go and want to, that might set off another argument or another
Right.
dispute. So maybe just know your person.
Yeah.
And you can also have those type of conversations outside of, like, when you're not arguing, when you're in a good place, right? So if you know you're the person that I'm not going to be able to tell you I got to walk away, I'm just going to need to walk away. So you can say that, outside of an argument or outside of a situation. Hey, if we're talking about something, I just walk away. Don't follow me. I just need this much time, and I'll come back. So they know that that's going to happen, and they're not following behind you, still talking, or, but you don't have in the moment, you can't say something. So you can say that outside of the times that you're actually having an issue. Hey, if we're having an issue, I may walk off, but I'm coming back.
Right.
Yes. And if you're following somebody when they're trying to walk away, you're actually adding fuel to the fire. You're antagonizing them. And that's not what you want to do. If you value your relationship, you might be mad at the moment, but if you value your relationship and you want to continue to help it to grow, antagonizing each other is not the answer. Give that person respect that they need. Let them walk away and get, calm down. And you do the same. And when you're apart, do one thing. Think about what that person has said to you and step into that person's shoes from their perspective, instead of just saying, I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I know I'm right.
Right.
Just, take a minute and think. Maybe let me think how she feels, how she is viewing it from her side. And then, when you do come back together, talk in even tones. That going back and forth, that gives you time to calm down. It's really, my grandma used to say, pick your battles. Go ahead, Miss Jack. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I think one of the commenters on TikTok said, T-Way said, I'm the person that had to just leave before my mouth gets reckless. And I know what she's saying when she says that, because some people are firecrackers. You got to learn, like Miss, I think what Miss Morningstar was saying earlier was it comes with knowing the person that you're in a relationship with. You
Miss Jack must had an internet issue. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, you can hear.
She'll be back. Well, go ahead,
And
Nikki.
another thing about positive communication is using I statements, right? You want to say I feel or I thought or things like that, instead of saying you better, you should have, you need to, those sort of things, because that just adds fuel to the fire as well. And you're telling somebody, people are like, oh, I'm grown, and then people are shutting down and they're not going to hear what you have to say. That's going to add fuel to the fire if you're saying you should have, you need to, you better, instead of saying, I felt A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, no one wants to hear you better, because I don't better do nothing besides stay black and unalive when it's my time. That's it. I don't better do nothing.
Yeah, that's not a good choice of words.
That is not.
I mean,
that is not.
that is not. I don't feel that's a effective way of communicating.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily say, I would like for you to, if you would, talk to that person like you would want somebody to talk to you. You want somebody to say, better do something to you, and that goes for men and women. That this is non-binary. It's for everybody. No one wants to hear you better. Imagine somebody at your job telling you what you better do.
Right.
Hey, what? What?
Right.
No.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Miss Jack. But yeah, it's got to be some hot words we got to stay away from.
Yeah,
and you should do better. You need to are definitely hot. You don't want to throw those into the mix.
Yeah, you don't want to, and you want to keep it civil, especially if you care about that person.
That's right. It's like I felt, I felt sad or disrespected when you said A, B, C, and D.
Right.
And so it's keeping it to how you felt and what you had going on versus telling somebody what they did wrong or saying words that makes them feel judged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the unhealthy communication part?
You were switching over there. You can go to unhealthy.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I jumped into. I didn't want to say something and be okay. So what I have for unhealthy communication is something I really hope people do not do, but some people are used to doing it because they haven't been taught correct communication. If you're in a relationship, you should not be yelling and screaming at your partner to get your point across. Some people think the loudest one in the room is the one that's going to be heard. And that's how they get their point across because they have not learned that is not how you speak to somebody. I myself, I really shut down if you yell at me. Like I really stop listening. So to yell and scream, that is the opposite of healthy communication. It also puts your partner on edge when you're speaking to them like that, because nobody wants to feel anxious when you're in a relationship. I want to be able to feel like I'm comfortable. Hey, let me come and talk to you about this situation. And it's something that that they may get upset about. Now you start second guessing, like, should I say it? Because they may start yelling and screaming. You shouldn't have that type of tension and anxiety in your relationship. So yelling and screaming at your partner is an absolute no-no.
Yeah, we're all adults. We're supposed to be adults. Let's have adult conversations. When we were younger, we dated, but the mere fact that an adult feels the need to yell at each other and you're supposed to be in a relationship, that's so unhealthy. Let's not do that. But we do have to take a quick commercial break, okay? And we'll be right back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Hello, my name is Keith Young. I'm the founder of Young Helping Hands, headquartered in Detroit, Michigan. Young Helping Hands is a business created to help seniors in our community. We help seniors in all areas, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, in efforts to enhance their overall health and wellness. To learn more about Young Helping Hands, please visit our website, www.young-helping-hands.com. You can also reach out to us via email, younghelpinghands1@gmail.com. Lastly, you can visit us on Our Plugs podcast, January 20th.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing, it's a movement. Our comfortable confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out morningstarboutiquebytam.com, where your light owns your style.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We are back talking about healthy relationships. Go ahead and come off mute, Ms. Jack, and come on in. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to you guys. I think we're talking about communications and what not to do, what not to say to do. Go ahead.
Another part of unhealthy communication is like giving someone the silent treatment or just shutting down and not addressing any of the issues. And so that's also unhealthy. You know, you're in the middle of having this conversation and then you just decide you're not talking no more. Like you just don't have nothing else to say. So that is not helpful in the situation when you're trying to work through something. That does not create trust or give the other person hope that something can be done or, feel like they're being heard.
You know, I agree with that to a certain extent, though, because sometimes you need to shut down. You know, sometimes you need to. Or am I saying it wrong?
I think she means like ignoring. Like,
Oh
Right.
no, you're right.
You're ignoring the person, you're giving them the silent treatment, and you're just like whatever. Like they're not talking to you.
Yeah. Now that I agree with.
right.
You know, don't shut people out. But go ahead. Go ahead.
That's kind of like, immature. Like you haven't learned how to express your emotions, so you just ignore the person. And a lot of people teach people how to treat them like that. They ignore them as their sign of leave me alone instead of saying, hey, I need a second or I need to take a break. They just ignore people. And that's definitely not healthy communication. All right. So the next one for me is trust. Trust is very important in a relationship. Most relationships should be built on trust. Okay. You should be open and honest and able to talk about any situation and feel comfortable sharing secrets, personal information with your partner. If you have someone that you don't feel comfortable doing those things with, that's something you may need to work towards, because you have to feel that you trust this person and you can actually not have that same anxiety and that fear of where are they going? What are they doing when they aren't with me? How do you function in a relationship when you have no trust? I've been in those relationships where you had to worry and you get that fear and that anxiety. So nobody wants to be in that. So a healthy relationship, you're supposed to trust that person at least 100%, because how do you feel comfortable with around that person that you don't really trust?
Right.
Yeah.
And when you're in a healthy relationship, go ahead.
I just wanted to interject. So does that mean that people shouldn't go through people's phones?
Now with phones, this is how I am on phones. Like if I have it, my husband will show me stuff on his phone. He'll be like, hey, look at this. Da, da, da. I'm the same way with mine, but I've never gone through my partner's phone. I feel like I shouldn't have to, because to me personally, that's something that's untrustworthy. Like I shouldn't feel like I have to go through your phone. But again, I show him on mine. He shows me on his. He's never tried to go through my phone. I feel like that's kind of an invasion of privacy, but I know people have found things out by going through their partner's phone. I'm just not that person.
Yeah, I agree with that. They always say if you look for it, you'll find it. And what's done in the dark will always come to light. You really don't have to look.
Don't break your own heart.
But going through people's phones and then DMing strangers, that is insane to me.
People have done it, and that's I think that goes back to self-esteem, kind of. You got to get to that point where you're ready to be in a relationship and you are secure enough with yourself that if you start feeling like you have to do that, you will leave the relationship and find somebody else, because things lead up to the feeling that I feel like I got to go through their phone. Things lead up to that. That means you're losing trust in that person. So I think that goes back to a whole nother sect of things, but I'm not gonna go through a phone.
Yeah. Well, you build trust through consistency, honesty, follow through, and that helps you feel emotionally safe in a relationship. Mm-hmm. So if you're going through a phone, that is starting to go into control, and control is the opposite of trust, because I have to control the situation because I have lost trust somewhere along the lines. I don't trust you anymore. So now I feel like I got to control you. And if I'm telling you, you have to give me your pen, or I'm sneaking around and finding it and going through stuff, then I'm saying to you, I don't trust you. There's something wrong there. And that starts heading towards control. And if I need control in that area, what else am I trying to control?
Right.
I got to control this whole relationship, finances, who your friends are, if you're around your family, which now is unhealthy.
Right. And it's going to be so easy for the other person to just tell you, now you don't trust me.
Yeah.
And they're right, because you went through their phone.
And that includes going through people's DMs.
Yes.
It is not, if you look for it, you're going to find it. Don't, ladies and gentlemen, don't set yourself up for failure. if you are going in other people and your partners, especially if y'all aren't married, y'all are just boyfriend and girlfriend, baby, do yourself a favor. Don't put yourself through that heartache. If that man or woman hasn't, y'all haven't agreed to do this, that wedding, and the full package,
Be nice.
don't just don't do it, because y'all are still dating, and what's done in the dark will come to light. And please, for the love of God, don't
Save
DM
yourself.
the other person. That other person has nothing to do with it. You are not in a relationship with that other person. I'm gonna go on mute. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar.
I ain't got that to say, because but it is crazy work, guys. Just don't do that. I mean, that is just not by any means necessary cool. Okay, it shows that you are very insecure, and you don't. Thank you guys, we getting lit up on TikTok. Thank you guys for all the gifts. It just shows the insecurity. And if you a secure woman like myself, I ain't worried about nobody when it comes to mine, so, and that's how, and he's the same. So we don't have those issues, and you have to really, I mean, it's not ever been tempting to me to go through someone's phone, because like Kitty said, you seek and you find.
I don't want to break my own heart.
What's done in the dark.
I don't want to be the person, but like she said, you're really setting yourself up to either one, show the person that you don't trust them, or to number two, to validate that they are untrustworthy. Either way, you need to end that relationship, because my grandma used to say, if you think, I think somebody asked her, how do you know if somebody's cheating? If you think they're cheating, then they probably are. They're giving you all the signs. There's no need for you to go out and validate it. If they're doing all the things that you feel someone is cheating, just go ahead and end the relationship. Let them know, this is what I'm seeing. I don't think I could trust you. They're going to tell you a whole bunch of things, but if you already feel it in your heart, a lot led up to that. So just go ahead and end the relationship, because you get to the point where you got to start going through phones. You broken trust, and it's going to be hard to get that back.
In a healthy relationship, you're going to talk about it before it gets to that point.
Exactly. Now, the unhealthy part is going through the phone, or the constant lies and dishonesty that lead to somebody feeling like they have to go through your phone. Now, if I ask you where you're going and you wind up somewhere else, or we have each other's location and you're always the opposite of where you're telling me, then that will lead to dishonesty and a trust. Like, hey, I can't trust you because you keep lying to me. Lying is a big one for me. Hiding your phone or hiding your conversations. For some people, that's a big no. Putting your phone face down is a big no for people. Having it constantly on vibrate, I don't really care about that, but some people do. It's just certain things. I saw a video where a guy got out of his car, disconnected the phone, disconnected the music, and left the girl sitting in the car in silence, because he needed to take his phone with him that bad that he went in. She was like, why did you do all of that? I'm like, oh, I didn't pay it any mind. So you really have to, again, get to know what that person is about. But if you're doing certain things that make it seem like you're untrustworthy, then that's a red flag as well, because lying to me is just a deal breaker.
Yeah, lying and trying to dictate the everything that's going on, where we're going, who we're going with, how long we're going to stay. Like you said, I can't take you here. It's me because of A, B, C, and D. That's all unhealthy. That's all breaking trust. That's all lying. Omitting is lying.
Exactly. Acting different in front of your friends. Go ahead, Ms. Morningstar.
I get to finish what I was trying to say earlier too. It's not just relationships with a man or a woman with it's friendships too.
Yes.
Right.
This applies to friendships as well.
Absolutely.
Right? Because friendships can be just as toxic as a, intimate relationship, well, the only thing you're not is the intimate part, but with a friendship, trust is important. All of those things, honesty, conversation, communication, it's nothing worse than having someone who you think is your friend to do some, malicious things to you, and not tell you, or just stop talking to you and you don't even know why. That is the worst, because now I've entrusted you for these many years. I have been your friend or whatnot. And now I don't know what's wrong with you. It's just weird.
Right.
It's weird energy.
It's very weird energy. I can tell you some stories, baby.
I can too, baby.
But one thing that I've learned from friend relationships is, pick your friends wisely, and you gotta watch who you consider to be your friend. If I tell you something, I am telling it to you. I'm not telling it to everyone. I am specifically telling it to you. I don't need my business repeated to the group. If I wanted the group to know, I would let the group know. But if I don't want the group to know and I'm just having a conversation with you, please honor that friendship and keep that conversation between us. Unless I say, okay, yeah, sure, you can tell everybody my business. Please don't tell nobody my business. Because if I feel like this, if you are telling me everybody's business, you will tell everybody my business.
That part. 100% sure.
Imagine that's the person you in a relationship with.
No,
I don't know. Your personal business in a relationship is another no, because
I choose not to imagine that, Miss Shay.
No. Yes. I just wanted to make sure people were clear that this is just not about, I'm not no guru when it comes to, I'm just a person, regular person who's been in relationships, is in a relationship and have friendships, and I've seen it. I've seen it happen too many times in my life.
Numerous times.
Yeah.
But that is true. This has to do with friends. Any close relationship that you have, these same things apply. It's healthy and unhealthy in these same situations.
Absolutely. And be that person that people can trust, whether it's in a relationship with your husband, your boyfriend, your spouse, your girlfriend, or just your girlfriends. Be that person. They know that, I can go to them and I don't have to feel like, because everybody needs somebody to talk to. There was a time in my life where I had to remind my husband, I'm talking to you. And you know how when you get home from work, I don't bombard him immediately, but I do need to talk. And he was like, oh man, I'm like, look, if I don't talk to you, who am I going to talk to?
Yeah.
Don't you want me talking to you versus somebody else? And then, attitudes change. Oh, baby, how was your day? Yes.
It was great.
Do that. Yeah. Because if I'm not talking to you, I'm a talker. I need to get it off my chest. I need to come and you're supposed to be my person. So I should be able to come to you with any and everything. We've been together for 32 years. You should know everything about me.
You are definitely a Capricorn.
I am.
I said that to my husband the other day.
Yeah.
You all I got. I'm a talker. I need to talk to you. It just comes out like.
And both our husbands are Sagittarius, and they look at us like, Lord, please. Are you done? Hurry up.
But that's healthy because you're telling them what you need. You're not getting upset about, you're not having them read your mind. You're telling them what you need.
Hold on, let's give a shout out to D Mays.
D Mays is lighting up.
D Mays.
Let's
go, D Mays. Thank you.
My goodness.
Thank you for coming by too.
Love. We appreciate it. For real.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
For the people that don't know, if you don't have TikTok, we have gifting on our TikTok, and that's what D Mays is doing. He or she, because I don't want to assume, is lighting up Miss Morningstar Our Plugs gift gallery, and we like
it's actually Our Plugs gift gallery.
Yeah, I changed it. I said Our Plugs.
That is awesome.
But thank you.
It's the community's gift gallery.
Yes, it is. All right, let's get back on.
Okay, let's get back on. Now we'll talk about control. So we have healthy and unhealthy control. Everyone in the relationship should have free will to do and go and say whatever they want, regardless if the partner or the other person does not like it or agree with it or what have you. You're supposed to have free will. You're a free human being. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that is part of a healthy relationship, not trying to tell somebody what they should wear, should not eat, act.
Uh-oh.
We lost Miss Jackie.
Y'all know Miss Jack is she's in Atlanta, so her
Wi-Fi is
internet,
sketchy.
it's sketchy simply because of the storm. But P does have a question.
I was just about to read P's
Go ahead.
question because I want to hear
I
what.
Want to hear this, and we need everybody on TikTok to answer this question.
Yes, I need y'all to ask. So, thoughts on work wives or husbands? She said, "I think I know the response."
Nikki,
you go
work. Jiggle.
You said I go first.
Nikki, you go first.
See, here's the thing about that, right? I think people kind of use this sometimes. Sometimes it's used unhealthy, where it's like, this is the person that I'm flirting with and I'm interested in. This is my work husband or wife because we're here all day and we're flirting. But I think people really can have somebody that they just are cool with at work. But I think if you do have that person, your significant other should know that person and should have spent time with you and that person. Like, it shouldn't be nothing that you're flirting and you're doing all this extra stuff and you're swapping money and you're doing all these, you're crossing the line.
Swapping money.
Swapping money.
What does that mean?
First of all,
you should not be doing all that. But if you got somebody at work that you cool with, your significant other should be cool with them too. Okay. That's what we're doing.
Miss Jack, you missed the question.
I did.
She had a very good question. She said, thoughts on work wives and husbands. I think I know the response. Miss Counselor Nikki was responding to that, and you touched the button when you said swapping money.
Yeah, I see.
Ma'am. Okay. Go ahead, Miss Jack. What's your thoughts on work wives and work husbands?
I'm going to tell y'all what Mr. Jack said himself at his job.
Oh, man. Her internet got her again. Man, she'll be back. Okay.
I did. When I lived in Vegas, I had a friend at work. He was my homie, but my boo knew him because I made sure he knew him, because when we were at work, we had to work together. Like, we were partners in our department, and we had to work closely together. And so, I was like, well, if I got to work with him, he needs to know him. And so he knew him. There was no changing of monies and stuff of that nature. It was just, we have to work closely together. And I'm going to probably be talking about him when I go home. He's probably going to be talking about me when, he goes home. We need to make sure everybody knows each other and everybody knows everything's cool.
That's different.
So,
that's
different.
Yeah.
That's not a work wife, work husband.
I have a great friend at work who's a gentleman who's been my friend for about probably 7 years of the 8 years I've been in Texas, and I call him my brother because he is my brother, and his wife knows me. My husband knows him. We spend holidays together.
Mm-hmm.
We spend time, and I was a supervisor to them, like to both him and his wife. So it's like we just all developed this friendship, but it was me and him first that met, and we introduced our significant others into our friendship. I'm not playing those work wife work because I don't play them games. We both don't play them games. We don't even call, that's not what it is. And that's the only thing. I think when you put a label, some people say that and they have other intentions, so I wouldn't even play that game, because that's not a game to play, because at the end of the day, you never know. You might have good intentions, but that other person may have other intentions. And why would we play them games? I married one man and I'm married to him. He over there.
Yeah, that's my only husband.
He over there. He's somewhere over there. Enough. That's 20 years. He over there.
Miss Jack, let's get your response before your internet goes out.
I'm scared to talk because Jesus keeps sending me somewhere.
Okay, hurry up and get it out.
So hubby said that one of the ladies at his job was like, I'm just gonna be your wife. He's like, whoa, don't even say that. My wife don't play them type of games. I don't even want to start you saying it because she might be here one day and hear you saying we're not gonna play them games. She don't know how to act. We don't do that. So, and this was an older lady. This wasn't like no little young thing. This was like some older lady. He was like, no, we don't play those type of games. You can be friendly, but as far as a work wife, work husband, no. I got one husband. We said vows, and some people like that, like Miss Morningstar was saying, they might try to be something else, try to get closer to turning into. Some people want to be side chicks and side dudes, and that's how they work their way into it. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
And that is okay. So I'm gonna read. I'm gonna tell you how I feel at the end. I'm gonna read some of these comments on Tickety Talk. Okay. So, let's see. Let me start with. Go ahead and go down the list too, Miss Morningstar, y'all. Let's see. Pizza. That's how I feel. Okay, she's talking about the phone. Let's see. T-Wiz said heck no, but she didn't say heck. P said the platonic. T-Wiz said I'm not cool with no work wife. Now T-Wiz, now you know I can't say that on the radio.
Garden tool, y'all.
Garden tool. I'm not cool with no work wife. Garden tool. T-Wiz. He said that's a trust thing too. And then she said that's a word, platonic, and you share and talk a lot. No. What we sharing?
What y'all talking about?
Sharing? Hold on, I got to get to the edge of my seat. Having a male coworker or female coworker is different. Not the inappropriate behavior, but the work wife or husband. Look, let me. I'm gonna try. Go ahead and read the rest, Miss Morningstar, because I can feel my.
I wish my husband would call someone his work wife. He might find his stuff burnt up.
Now come on.
That's T-Wiz, y'all. That's my girl T.
Y'all know T-Wiz.
Y'all have to know her to know she needs it.
She's straight. She don't play.
She don't about her husband, and I don't blame you, because me and T-Wiz, I think we twins. Because at this point, T-Wiz, I wish I would find out my husband has any woman that he's calling a work wife. Baby, the way I'm finna flip tables and cards and everything else, no ma'am. We don't play them games of work wives and work husbands. No, I am the only wife.
Yeah.
Okay? Because
if you are sharing
32 years.
If you're sharing your innermost thoughts and feelings with this person at work, you're taking away from. That's how you build trust. That's how you build your relationship. That's how you build your emotional connection. So you're building another connection with somebody else,
right?
And not to mention, you're putting them in the middle of your business. You know what I mean? You're putting them in your business, and they can be manipulating the situation if they have ulterior motives. You know, so you just got to be careful about who you telling your house business to out in the street. You don't want to build that emotional connection with another person, and your significant other's not getting it at home.
Okay. Now that brings me to a point of keeping your personal business personal in a relationship. The things that go on in your household go on in your household, and they do not get brought out of the household. It's got the word personal in it for a reason. Nobody can help you fix it but the two people in the relationship, which are the two people that should be trying to help fix it. Now, you may need to go see a counselor or therapist for your relationship, or pastor, whoever you trust. Other than that, nobody other than the other two people in the relationship should know your personal relationship business. There are numerous people that put it out there and tell everybody their problem, put it on Facebook, and wonder why they got so many people in their relationships and why they can't fix it. It's because you brought it to the wrong people. Stop putting everybody in your relationship. They can't help you fix it. Friends are going to give you single relationship advice, and you're not single. That's not going to help you. Okay.
Well, that's some friends. Some friends are married. They might have a married relationship, and some people are more experienced in marriage. But you still have to be careful how you. I mean, you don't go and share your partner is the person who you want to speak with when it comes to that. Plus, it keeps down mess. especially if within family. You know, you get mad, and I've seen people do this. First thing they do is call their mama. You don't know what, and then they build this prejudgment towards your significant other when you gonna just forgive them in about an hour, and everything gonna be all right again. And now
but they still gonna be mad with them.
Who,
right?
Mama call everybody in the city.
And
Guess
the
what such and such did? You know, it
stop bothering your people with that.
Yes, it creates confusion, and now everybody mad at your significant other, but you back in love again. You gotta keep people out of your business.
Now, if they putting your head between the washer and dryer, call your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your brothers, your cousins, call them all. But as long as y'all not putting your hands on each other and y'all are just having a conversation and it's just a disagreement, then keep people out your business because y'all gonna make
do we call them after we put them down or before?
Miss Morningstar, you called the
more. I ain't the 1, 2, or the 3.
Or the 4, please.
Right now, all the way through 1,000.
Let me finish this up. Y'all see the number: 65 to 70% work spouses. Priscilla, let me tell you something, baby. I don't know where you got your stats from, and you might be right.
She might be.
But I'm in that 30% where we don't play them type of games. And I guarantee you my husband is.
We know what you're doing, Priscilla. Pushing them buttons.
Yes, of course she is. Of course she is. Y'all, we are at the end of the show. This is a great show. And I think, I think we can continue to, because next month is not only Black History Month, it's Valentine's Day. You know how people go all out for Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. I do. And I love Black History Month. So we will have some more great shows coming up. And I really want us to, in the month of February, hone in on Black history as well as honing in on healthy relationships. P is messy right now, and you know you push it, but
and my baby is turning 18 in February. In a couple weeks, my baby will be 18.
My niece does too on the 1st.
My baby will be. I'll be emotional right now.
Yes, you are. She's going to cry, y'all.
She'll be 18 on the 8th.
So February is going to be an amazing month. Miss Morningstar, don't you start that crying on the show now. Look, we almost done.
She over there like, oh my God.
Last words from Miss Jack. Go ahead, Miss Jack.
Please speak your mind in your relationship. Give the other person the ability to speak their mind and learn how to work together and make sure each person is heard.
Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Jack. Always encouraging words. Go ahead, Counselor Nikki.
I think just being mindful about accountability, taking accountability in a relationship for your stuff, acknowledging what you've done wrong, trying to repair things, and really just being open to learning from that is how you continue to build a healthy relationship. Nobody's perfect.
Absolutely. Thank you, ladies. So enlightening. And it was a great conversation per usual. I love it when you guys come on. My last little tidbit is don't go through people's phones. Stay out of people's DMs. Mind your business. And we're not doing no work husbands or no work wives. You are married to one person only. Miss Morningstar, can you take it home, baby?
Yeah, we will not play those games. Not anytime soon. Ever.
Never.
So get it out your head if you're thinking about it. But no. Seriously, thank you guys for coming through tonight or this morning. It was wonderful. We want you guys to get out. It's hump day. Be great. Get through this week. Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi. We will be back tomorrow again at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with our brothers, the leaders and the mentors. So we'll have some interesting things to talk about. And thank you, D Mays. Lighting it up, y'all. Still giving us love. Y'all make sure y'all tune back in and be safe. WKRA 92.7 The Change. Thank you for the opportunity. We love y'all. Y'all have a great day.
As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.